Yo, what is up guys, Ghost here, welcome back to the Battlefield Community Plays Episode 3. Today we have a bunch of awesome clips, so thank you to everybody who submitted clips to me. Don't forget, if you want to submit your own clips, you can send them to ghostmbb@gmail.com. So first up here we have Gunner Machine 92, and he's playing on Hainan Resort in the attack jet here, and he's got the JDAMs, as you can see. You've probably noticed in the background he's been going to work on the enemy team. We saw quite a lot of Hainan Resort in the first episode actually that somebody else submitted, and this little clip here is going to be of a similar theme. I like the way that he's using his cannons there to take out the infantry and then follows up with a JDAM on the second guy. That's always a good practice to do. 2 for the price of 1 is always nice, and he's gonna spot a ton of guys again on top of the hotel here and picks up like 5 kills with an awesome JDAM there. Well done, dude. I think it was episode 1 we saw somebody get a 6-piece JDAM on top of that hotel, so I don't know what it is that I'm doing wrong, but whenever I play in the attack jet on this particular map, I never find a bunch of infantry on top of the hotel there just waiting for me to JDAM. So I don't know, guys, tell me your secret. How do I get them all to line up like you guys do? So he's coming in here with this next clip, taking out the enemy's stealth jet just to make sure that he's not going to pester him at all, which is always good practice, of course. You don't want that guy coming up behind you with his ECM on. Spots the scout helicopter down here, and he's going to try and take that infantry dude out. But no, instead he just decides to go and drop a JDAM on the scout helicopter. Awesome, dude. Well done without the spot as well. That's not an easy thing to do. Okay, the next clip here is from Thecowofwisdom, ladies and gentlemen. Or is it the cow of JDAMs? Because he's lining up here on this scout helicopter, and again drops another beautiful JDAM on there. These next 3 clips come in from Omega Toxic, and that is quite the appropriate name, as this guy is just really, really good. Like, look at that flick shot, man, with the s'more. That's just insane. He didn't even see the guy blow up at all there. So now he's in the scout helicopter, and it's quite obvious as we look through these clips that this guy's thing is Rendezooks out of scout helis. Again, another crazy flick shot there. Does a nice little barrel roll at the end just for fun as well. Now this one here, I've included this because it does seem it's in a game that's not really active, and normally things that are set up aren't quite as impressive as when it happens in a live game. But this one here is an exception. I think this is like the fastest Rendezook I've ever seen, and it also utilizes part of the map. So he's lining up here, you'll notice, with this windmill, jumps out, kind of gets propelled on by the windmill, fires off the s'more, lands back in there, and we got to see that again in slow motion because it all happened so fast. So he's lining up with the blades of the wind turbine. He kind of gets propelled forward. He jumps off his cockpit, fires off the s'more, and that was not an easy shot to hit either. And he actually manages to land back in the cockpit there and see the explosion in the rear view camera. Awesome stuff, dude. Next up we have Dergberg playing on Lost Islands with the M98B. These 3 guys just line up absolutely perfectly and get him a triple collateral. Lovely work, man. Alright, here we have a little montage from Mr. Sierra Bravo. Always nice to see him. He's a frequent viewer of my stream, so I always appreciate that, man. So we're starting off with some nice tow missile clips here in the attack helicopter. Something I've never been good at. I like the way he manages to just sneak that one in there on the stealth jet. He didn't really get a lot of advance warning that there was a stealth jet incoming, so that was a pretty impressive shot even though it was fairly close. Manages to best this enemy attack helicopter here. You know, tow missiles, if you've never tried them before, especially in an attack helicopter, it's way harder than it looks. Just, like, take it from me. I'm not the best heli pilot by any means, but for some reason, they just seem really difficult to hit. However, it seems that tow missiles aren't the only thing he's fairly accurate with, as he just sneaks one in there on the attack helicopter just before it goes behind that building. And another really nice long-range one there. Only gets the disabled. It's always annoying when you only get a disabled instead of a kill. This stealth jet is not going anywhere without being killed, however. So moving on here, we have some TV missile shots by Sierra as well. The attack jet is coming in here, and he pretty much just gets baited into this TV. Those are definitely some of the easier TVs to hit, but I thought I'd put that one in there just to showcase what not to do as an attack jet pilot. You guys will have seen me do it on stream a few times. I really like this one, the way he kind of weaves around the palm trees there in order to hit the LAV right in the rear, and then follows it straight up with another nice TV on the attack jet there. Hopping back over to Golmud and back into the tank again, we're going to see a couple of nice shots here. I love the way he just takes that attack jet out just as it peeps around the side of that building. Like, that was pretty fast reaction times, my man. I can see he's eyeing up that helicopter in the distance there, trying to give himself some cover going behind that hill, but manages to take out the stealth jet instead of the helicopter. I think he was aiming for the heli there. I think that was an accidental, but those are always nice nevertheless. Okay, moving on, last but not least, we have Masterlocks, and he's going to be picking up the sniper here, taking out the enemy stealth jet pilot, just sniping him right out of the pilot's seat as he does a flyby there. Pretty impressive sniping skills here, my man. You don't see this kind of thing all too often in top plays anymore, so it is nice to see people doing sniping. Rendezooks, I feel, have kind of stolen the limelight a little bit from anything else when it comes to top plays. A really, really nice long-range RPG there. The RPG does have like a significant amount of drop, especially when compared to the small, so it's always nice to see those kind of things. This time he's actually got the SKS, probably one of the best DMRs to use in the game. Not really usually my cup of tea, but that's not going to stop Masterlocks from sniping out the scout heli pilot there as it now plummets to the ground. Okay, this clip is kind of funny, but a bit mean. So he has the pickup battle rifle sniper here on the C flag objective, and he's peering into the US spawn and basically sniping out whoever spawns in the enemy attack helicopter. So someone spawned there, another guy gets in, Jessica Rabbit again. And she just gets taken out, man. I feel so bad for her right now. She must be raging so hard. This is essentially, you know, spawn killing, but it's still just kind of funny. I mean, it's really an oversight by DICE that you can aim directly into the US's spawn from this skyscraper. So what are you going to do about it? Spots her up down there, just on the floor, and lo and behold, it's Jessica Rabbit a third time. Oh, that's just too funny, man. Alright, back to some more serious plays here. We're back on Zavod with RPG in hand, still with Masterlocks here. Takes out one of the scout helis, but lo and behold, there's another one. I guess the enemy team must have captured the Russian scout heli as well. Tries with the SKS there, but decides better of it. Switches back to the RPG and gets the second scout heli, along with a nice little juicy teabag there. So this one is a bit strange. I don't know, you guys have got to watch this and tell me what the hell actually happens here. So RPG on the transport kills two guys. Transport heli doesn't blow up. The only thing I can assume happened is that the RPG flew through the passenger door compartment, killed the two guys, but somehow didn't actually blow up the transport helicopter. He's lining one up here on the enemy scout helicopter, manages to pick the guy off, but gets counter-sniped, unfortunately. And now this last little clip here, a pretty long-range snipe on the attack helicopter. 380 meters in the pilot seat there. Pretty impressive stuff, my man. Well done. Alright guys, that is going to be it for this episode of Community Plays. If you want to submit your own, of course, submit them to my email, ghostmbb@gmail.com. I'll leave a link down below. You can also find it in the About page of my YouTube channel. Thank you so much to all the players who submitted their clips, which actually allows me to make more of these episodes. I hope you guys did enjoy watching it. If you did, leave a like down below to let me know that. Maybe a comment, what you want to see more of, etc. And don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more Battlefield 4 content in the future. Other than that, have a nice weekend, guys. Have a good day, and I will see you guys in the next one.